Hello, I'm Wesley Myers. Today we're going to be talking about 2020 coronavirus experiences with my anonymous guest. So, when we went into lockdown, how did you first feel?
So how I first felt about it was I didn't have a positive thought about it. I thought it was a bit over the top and staying in our houses and all that. But as I talked to my mates about it, I realised that there was going to be a lot of good coming out of this because obviously we're going to be able to stop this virus and then we'll be able to return back to our normal lives.
Do you think other people your age are thinking the same?
It depends who you ask them really. Like some people say, oh yeah, definitely good and all that because like obviously I'll be able to work from home and all that. But some of my mates said that obviously they couldn't have computers and all that, so it was going to be a bit hard for them to work from home.
How did you think your family took it?
We were going through a canny bit at the time, so my mum wasn't happy about it, but I told her that like she's got me and all that. She's got a few people who like trust themselves to go to the houses, and then over time she's starting to feel a bit better about it.
Right. Do you think the country's handled it well?
Our country, yeah, like not being biased, but like you don't really see that much reports like of people having house parties and all. There's a few, obviously you're gonna get like a few people who don't listen, but better than most.
Do you think America's done the same?
Not really. Like you can go on Instagram, like internet and all, like YouTube, and then you'll see loads of people partying, completely ignoring the rules, and like wear masks, stay 2 meters apart, so they're all like huddled together and just like enjoying it like nothing's going on.
So, when we were put into the second lockdown recently, did you feel the same?
I was really happy that we were able to come back to college. Like, it was a really good thing because I see a lot of people I haven't seen start a new college. But now that we're going back into a second lockdown, it's going to be a lot harder because now I'm going to have to buy, a better laptop to be able to edit and everything. And it's just a lot more bad coming out this time than good.
So, do you think it's fair that colleges and schools are exempt from the social distancing rules?
I think yeah, obviously social distance rules. That's fair. I can understand that. Like obviously, like you go with a big group, you have to like split apart. But I don't get like when you go to a classroom. Yeah, but if you're in a small room, like how are you supposed to split apart when you have to have computers that like right next to each other?
Of course. And do you think the economy's been brought back up well?
I think so, yeah. Like, there's a lot less cases. Obviously, there's cases, but compared to having hundreds of cases per day, it's gone down a bit, which means that yeah, we are being uplifted now with staying alive. Obviously.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. Next week we'll be joined by a celebrity guest. Thank you and good night.